Hey guys, me and Dalton are back here at Coyote Classics in Green, Iowa with the second beautiful Camaro of the day. We just got done doing a 1973 round taillight split bumper resto mod, and this one is our first 1974 Camaro that we've had here at our dealership in the last 15 years. So 74 is kind of a one-off car, Dalton. I don't know if you know this. You have the 70 to 73 is the second generation, and then this is the first of the third generation car. The stripe package on the 1974s are really cool. Just like all the other 74s where you get the Cudas and the Novas. You know how they, back then, they get the bumpers out a little bit in the front and rear. They get the little rubber around the bumper on both sides. So the Camaros were just like that. So it's just a typical year of the 1974s. It's really the last of the muscle car era, I like to say. You know, you have your 73 Mustang Mach 1 still, you have your 74 Challengers, 74 Cudas. Anyway, 74 Corvette was the last year of the split bumper in the back. So 74 really, in my mind, is one of the last cars until we get into the 79 Z28s and 79 Trans Ams. So at least that's my opinion. This is a spectacular car, you guys. It's got 70,900 actual miles. The drivetrain's 100% original, numbers matching motor, never been out of the car. Just a fantastic car. It's originally a silver car with its original black interior, and the interior I think is 100% original in the car. So it's had one repaint done 2 or 3 years ago. When they did that, they took this rust-free car underneath and they stripped it to bare metal and put one repaint in the original silver color. So this is what amazed me when I went to look at the car. I bought this car in a 79 Trans Am from the same owner. He had the hood up and I seen this under the hood. I'm like, damn, I gotta have this car, didn't I, dude? I called you on the phone right away and said, you gotta see this 74Z under the hood.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, it's just...
Listen to it run. Numbers matching, 350, 245 horsepower, highly detailed. The paint job on the car, done a couple years ago, is just absolutely gorgeous. Did a wonderful job on all the inner fenders. The firewall paint's all original. The inside of the fenders were all repainted in black. He did a great job, took off all the manifolds and the valve covers, all that kind of stuff, and just really did a fantastic job detailing this engine bay. I like these restorations here, all the correct heater hoses. It does have an Optima battery, which is a nice option on it. Power disc brakes, power steering. Brand new dual exhaust, which is the chrome tips on the back, and the chrome tailpipes looks fantastic. Just a great running, real deal car, D.
Yeah, and not to mention, I mean, we drove this car 120 miles home, 2.5 hours.
We don't do that very often, guys. I mean, it's got to be a special car before we feel comfortable just jumping in a strange car like that.
Exactly. So 120 miles home without a problem. Jeannie, the one who drove it home, she fell in love with it right away.
It's a super nice car. I love the, like I said, this is very distinctive with the stripes. Have you even seen a 74 Camaro, D?
No, I don't. I have. But I do love the stripes on this, and I love that red, white, and blue accent.
That's super cool. Very nice. Even though this paint job is absolutely gorgeous, the body is perfect, the undercarriage is rust-free, you're still, guys, again, we're selling beautiful drivers here. It has a little tiny paint chip right here on the front nose. And then I'm going to point out anything else I can find.
Found a couple tiny little hairline.
Yeah, right there. Just a couple tiny little hairline cracks, very, very small. We want to point everything out to you guys because this car is it is a show quality car from bumper to bumper. The underneath is 100% original. You need to go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. Check out the trunk and the floor pictures because this car is seriously a freaking time capsule underneath. Our gaps are excellent on the car as we look from front to back. Just a beautiful gap all the way across. All the way across the front nose is beautiful. And this silver paint, Dalton, is laid out so freaking nice. I'm glad the sun's peeking through the clouds right now because this silver in 1974 was a great color.
Yeah, it is.
Our gap is perfect and it lines up excellent across the top of the fender. I just love the quality of cars we're getting here now at Coyote Classics. I mean, it is so much better to buy these cars that are pretty much all done.
Yeah, it is.
We talk about this all the time on our test drives, guys, when we get these cars in. Our customer relations are awesome. We just want to put the best product out there to our customers that we can. Now, these, it still has the wide oval Firestone tires on it. I mean, check that out, guys. And it still goes down the road great. We drove it home 120 miles, like Dalton said. And it goes down the road awesome. The other thing is, these are the correct rims. They're coded the factory GM A rims. So these are the original rims that came with this car, brand freaking new.
How often do you see that?
No, you don't. This is, like I said, it's a real-time capsule with one repaint. Previous owner said that he didn't think the engine had ever been out of the car. Like I said, he completely went through, took things apart and detailed it very nice, just right in the car. Our gap is perfect on the front edge of the door. Lower fender is in excellent shape. Lower door is excellent. I mean, there's not a bubble or blister anywhere or a paint flaw anywhere I can see on this passenger side, guys. Check out the door fit, how you look up and down the sides, the body is perfectly straight. I don't see a wave or a wrinkle in it, do you?
No, I don't. I mean, it's like looking at a still lake. I mean, it's just like glass.
Awesome. Check out these tailpipes. So the exhaust on this was a super high dollar exhaust system. Did very, very nicely. We check even the paint quality again on this lower balance. These are the pieces, D, that always rust out on these Camaros. I mean, this one's even painted just absolutely perfectly. If you're looking for one of the best, I'm not gonna say the best, because who knows? You're looking at one of the best 74 4-speeds on the market, Z28s right now.
I mean, there's nothing really to point out.
Here's what I wanted to say though. I mean, even the chrome, it's not just the chrome tips, guys, it's the chrome both tailpipes. They're all chrome. I don't know if you can see that in the video there, but all chrome. Just a beautiful exhaust system. As far as our lips, and we feel that rust-free original quarters.
Yeah, there's not an ounce of filler in there.
No. And then as we go ahead and go through the, these always got busted, like I said, 70,000 mile car. The chrome door handles are perfect. We open up the doors. I mean, just looking at the undercarriage, I knew the doors would be rust-free as well, and they sure are.
I mean, it's just, this is the kind of car someone's going to argue with you that it's not original interior. I mean, it's just because it's so damn nice.
Yeah, it's super nice. I noticed one little thing, and I seen it through the back window right here. If you look through the back window, you can see just so, and a vinyl repair guy, Dalton, can definitely come in and fix that. It's got a little tear right on the very top of that back seat. Other than that, look at the back shelf. Look at the back trim around there. It's freaking looks like brand new. The door panel is remarkable. It's mint. The paint and the jams. Obviously, it's only had one repaint, but when they did this, this car was all taken apart. Look at the quality on this car. Look at the quality on the seam seal. Everything. I mean, it's just done to a super high quality. Seats are excellent. Carpet is excellent. The sill plates. I'm not sure, guys, if he went ahead and replaced the carpet. I know he said the interior is original. Previous owner had stated a carpet might have been replaced when they did the restoration. The dome light works. The headliner is remarkable. It's fantastic. It's got the correct GM mirror here, D. Given the correct GM passenger mirror. The visors are nice and tight. It still has our engine starting procedure up here. I didn't notice that either. I'm glad I pulled that down. So that's still there. AM, FM radio. The previous owner did say that that worked. Okay, but it's not hooked up right now. Inside the glove box is nice and clean. Again, how to select the proper gas for the performance economy. This is 1974 when you had the gas was going up, everything was emissions crazy, but it's still a factory 4-speed car, all numbers matching. Our horn works, our tack works, 70,934 miles. One thing right now, guys, that's not working is the clock and our gas gauge. We could have a ground issue or a sending unit. We will make sure the gas gauge works before it's delivered. Temp gauge works. It's running right around a 205 right now. As far as our driver's side seat, original, it does have just a little bit of a tear, and it's not all the way through. It's just through the first black part of the vinyl right there. Other than that, it's in excellent shape, and the dash is great. I mean, there's nothing tacky about this car.
No. Check this out too. It's just not a big deal, but it's kind of cool. I mean, you can kind of see that original, door lock. You can kind of see it's just starting to.
Yeah, it's a $3 part. If a guy wants to put it on, go ahead. But
I like
check out how those doors shut, how it lines up, and the whole car's like that. Inside the trunk, it's got the original spare, Dalton. It's got the original spare. It has jack, the correct mat, rust-free, excellent. Check this out too. I mean, you got the fit on this spoiler and trunk lid. And the metallics are laid out great. So many times on a silver car, guys, you get a blotchy metallic, or if they painted the trunk lid or door later, silver is very hard to match. This car has been painted all at the same time, everything hanging up, all at the correct gallon. You can tell because there's no different shades of silver or blotchiness anywhere.
This car is really remarkable.
Look again. All right, so the passenger side we talked about, laser straight. I'm just going to go right on to say driver's side's perfect, just like the passenger side. Our gap, our straightness, mirror finish. Lower quarter, over the wheel well is excellent. Down on the lower dog leg, lower door, fender, rocker. Underneath is all 100% original pans. I don't really know what else to say about it, Dave. Have you seen anything else besides those couple little spots on the hood?
No, I mean, this is a car that you just kind of look at and just like shake your head and just awe. I mean, it's just remarkable.
I mean, so many times these doors are heavy and so many times the bushings go out and they don't shut properly. I mean, these both shut perfect. You don't have to slam them. All the correct stickers are still in here. I want to give a shout out to Pat for selling us this beautiful car. I mean, he had a garage full of nice cars. He sold us 2 of them. We want to thank him, and good customers like him selling us these quality cars.
Absolutely. We couldn't do it without those people.
No, definitely not. As far as our door panel, absolutely like brand freaking new. Our handles are all new. Everything works properly. Remote mirror works. Wipers work perfect. Again, that paint in that door jamb. You're just not going to get one any nicer, guys, on the paint and body on this car. Absolutely not.
Found another tiny little hairline paint crack after going around it 5 times.
Okay. Yeah, right there is kind of a seam line right there. And it's just, you can't really feel it. You can just barely see it. The chrome around the back window is excellent as well. We didn't get a chance to talk about the dash pad yet, but just check that out. I mean, original dash pad, like freaking brand new. I mean, it's, and the applique in here.
I mean, this car is just...
Even the way it runs and sounds. I mean, it sounds like a 70,000 original model car. Nothing's ever been messed up with this car, ever. We'll just go through the show on the shifter here. It's a nice shifting car. That's that power steering, which is nice. Not all of them did. Look at this lineup, man. 81, 79, 74, all low mileage. This is the highest mileage car out of all 3 of those cars.
I know, that's ridiculous.
And this is 70.
That's crazy.
So I can't wait, guys, to get our new showroom done. I don't want to have these cars all at once. I guess I want to have them, but I want to sell them too. But just have all 3 of them sitting side by side is going to be awesome.
Chirps them in a second.
There's absolutely, look at the brakes too. The brakes are absolutely perfect. No pull left or right. Now we just accelerated, decelerated, our idle didn't get screwed up, the gas isn't swashing around. It's still idling here at 650 RPM. Listen to it.
Wow. I mean, it's just...
We could definitely whisper in this car if it wasn't hot. Anyway, guys, this is one of the nicest 74 Camaro Z28s on the market. I guarantee it. You're gonna love it. Everything is just excellent on it. Even though it's only 245 horsepower, this thing still rocks.
Yeah, it does.
And it picks up speed fast, man. That's 75 mile an hour. Second gear, third gear, 90.
I mean, 90 is like that.
I mean,
Wow.
all jokes aside, I know 74 was like a year that muscle was pretty much freaking gone. I mean, the power was gone out of these cars, but this is probably the fastest freaking 74 model out of the Mustangs, Challengers, Cudas. Seriously.
Yeah,
It's
don't-
still got some snort.
Don't quote him on that, though.
Yeah, last time we made that mention, we had all kinds of haters, but out of the ones I've drove, 1974, the Z28 is definitely the quickest one.
Yep, it is experience.
Out of the stock ones.
Yeah. But I mean, just a sweetheart of a car, guys. And if you're looking for one, I mean, if you're looking just for even a nice car in general, I mean, don't pass this car up. I mean, it's phenomenal. CoyoteClassics.com. You got to check out the undercarriage pictures. You got to give us a call and buy this damn car. I mean,
Yeah.
just
Look how it goes down the road still. We're doing 70. So what I like about this one is we're doing 72 mile an hour. We're going 2,400 RPM. No hands on the wheel. Bias ply tires. Quiet in here, really, isn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, you don't hear the road noise. There's no vibration in the rear end. It's just a fantastic original car. You cannot restore a car to drive like an original freaking low mileage car. I've
No
always
way.
said that.
no way. Check it out, CoyoteClassics.com. Give us a call, 641-816-3145. Or fly in here to our little town of Green, Iowa. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you next time.